Alright, hello everybody, welcome again to the Creative Test World. Today we're doing the Zombie and Skeleton XP Grinder spawner setups, and we're going to kind of teach you how you would go about that. So basically in most worlds, you'd find a spawner in a regular kind of dungeon with the cobblestone floors, you know the drill, the chests and whatever, and you kind of want to turn it into an XP farm. Something I should preface this with is if you don't have double spawner farm with the 2 spawners nearby, it's probably not worth it, but still, if you're early game and you want to get some XP from mobs, then this is the way to do it. So you would start off like this, and you want to go down 2 blocks like that and go all the way around across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right of it, back 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will allow us to set up an efficient water pattern. This water pattern is important because it will prevent them from taking any fall damage and will allow us to funnel them into the drop area. They will be spawning in a little bit here, so that's alright. I'll just have to knock them out of the way for now. Set it up like this. You'll want to try to set up the back to go all the way across. Get out of here. Like so. All the way across again. There we go. Just like that. Then you're going to set up your water like this. Get the blocks across here, because we want the water to be flowing down the middle as well. 2 water buckets in the corners. Then you want to be pulling out your blocks like this, and we should have a nice even flow to the center. Looks like we missed a little spot here, so we'll fix that up by doing that. And now we got perfect flow all the way around. Only one issue right here. Looks like I can't quite solve. Oh, there's an extra block there. That's why. That's all right. Could fix it up, but it's not that important. Anyways, so now what happens is we also need 1, 2, 3 blocks of space, and you will want to put a pillar like this. This will prevent skeletons from spawning on top of this monster spawner, of course, and which would keep them from spawning anywhere else and going into the farm. Make sure the ceiling is, of course, also filled in like this. This is just open up so we can fly in and out of it, but this whole ceiling should be filled. The walls should be built up all the way. There should be no light in this room. That's how we can make sure mobs are going to spawn. Now, the next step is how are you going to get them down to low enough to where you just one-hit them, which this farm does do. Most of the time you can just use one of these, height drops. That's the most efficient way, the easiest way to do it early game. If you're setting up a 1 spawner kind of setup, just get a little bit of XP. The way you'd measure that out is for skeletons and zombies. Of course, this is for both spawners. They both have the same amount of health. Zombies have an extra armor piece, which means they take an extra punch to kill. But as long as you're using a sword with sweeping edge or the sweep attack like this, like that, it'll kill them in 1 hit for the zombies. But for skeletons, 1 punch down there will work. So to count that out, it's 23 blocks. We count it like this. So the first block you will dig down will be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down. Here is 22, there's 23, and then they will drop right here and have 1 half heart left, just like so. Pretty cool. Now, to set up this kind of a chamber here, of course, this is another design choice you can use. You can use this 3-block design. This choice is good for if you want the most efficient possible grinder. Sometimes the skeletons will actually get caught in the wall and refuse to go down. Which would require another one to be in this area. It happens occasionally, just trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Like that. And that kind of stuff will happen too. Which means you also need these trapdoors. So for every mob sees trapdoors like this whenever you place them on the wall. So by opening them up like that, the skeletons won't think that there's a giant drop right there, and they'll just be willing to go down. Without these trapdoors, they will occasionally, oops, looks like we have 2 there. If there's 1, they will occasionally try to sit on this block and try not to fall down. It happens every once in a while, but as long as you put the trapdoors on the side, let's see if you can get one to do it. Not quite. As long as you put the trapdoors like that, you'll be fine. Just get a trapdoor set up like this. See, it's just 2 blocks out on the wall. They'll fall down here, collect in this kind of collection area. Make sure this is all filled up to prevent them from flying out the sides. You're probably underground though, so you'll just be digging this out anyways. Build a little bit of a killing chamber down here. You can choose to use hoppers, you don't have to. You could use full blocks here. Get the items going here. It's really up to you. I like to put the hoppers there just to have a way to store all these items. I don't have to constantly have them in my inventory. And yeah, just like this. You don't need slabs. As long as you're not walking up right here, they won't be able to shoot you from here. So just keep your distance a little bit. You can do that too. They can't hit you from here, so we can kind of just display that. See, can't hit you. They can't hit you from here. Oh, let's do survival mode. Make a little bit more sense. Oops. Okay, so they can shoot us from here. See, there we got shot. And they can't shoot us from here. Even when we're touching the chest like this, we're not close enough. So we can be free to attack them. Still, he's trying to shoot me, but he can't. So, as long as you set it up like that, you all be good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video on how to do a mob spawner setup. This is the most basic way to do it. There's more details on it, but maybe I'll do that at a later date. But yeah, thanks for watching.